are here. Welcome to the next episode of Breathe. This is Lai. Hello, welcome back. Do you know these mornings? You open your eyes and instantly feel, ugh, this is not going to be a good day. Everyone knows those moments, those 2 to 3 seconds where you feel heavy, exhausted or anxious, and your mind already predict the entire day. And usually, the day becomes exactly like that. But it's not what happened in the night that shapes the day. It's how we respond in those first moments. Our subconsciousness is incredibly powerful. It remembers everything. The dreams, the emotions, the restless sleep. And it downloads this mood straight into our nerve system and our muscles. Some mornings you wake up feeling like a bus ran over you. Tense, sore, sluggish, weighted down. And other mornings you wake up feeling kissed by the sun. Light, soft, joyful. The difference? It's a state of our subconsciousness and how it carried you through the night. And there is the magical part. You have a choice. You always have a choice. You can fall into the old spiral and unconsciously manifest a bad day, or you can interrupt this moment and become the creator of your day. Before your mind starts, before you open your eyes, before you get your phone, before you check out Instagram, before you check your emails, before the outside world enters, you are deeply connected to your soul. This is the most powerful window of the day. In these moments, you are your subconscious. You are your soul. This is the state where you are the manifesting queen of yourself, where you can create everything, where you have access to every part of your being. And what we usually do, we use that space to create drama, or to create a bad day, or to check our emails, or Instagram, or WhatsApp, or whatever, in those magical, powerful moments. So let's switch that and use this powerful moment where we are our manifesting queen or king to manifest and to connect with the magical part of ourselves. And I want to share a morning ritual with you, which you can try out maybe tomorrow morning, or maybe you are still laying in bed and want to try it out right away. It's simple and very short, so you can do it within 2 or 3 minutes. And the most intense time is it when you do it right after you wake up and before you even open your eyes the first time. And it might need a little practice, because usually we wake up and we immediately open our eyes. But maybe you can try and remember yourself to do this practice after you wake up and before you even open your eyes. And then just take a deep breath and keep your eyes closed. Place your hand on your heart and thank yourself for spending the next couple of minutes with yourself. and just for yourself. And take a deep, slow breath in, and breath out all heaviness, all tension or worries. And inhale a golden light inside of your heart and filling your entire body with this golden light, and expand it that you can feel it in your entire body. Silently say it. Thank you that I woke up today. Thank you for this new day, for this new possibility to shine brighter. And now imagine your day unfolding from getting out of the bed, brushing your teeth. See yourself, see your smiling soul in your own mirror. Allow your soul to glow. Allow your beautiful soul to shine bright. Then move forward to having breakfast, getting a cup of coffee, a cup of tea as a soul food. Whatever you enjoy in the morning, imagine giving a soul food to your entire body to even glow brighter. And then go from maybe the first meeting to go to work, or maybe you are going to drive your children to kindergarten or to school, and go step by step through your day and allow every moment to unfold in its best magical and best version. Even if you know you have a very intense meeting or an unpleasant situation, imagine the situation or this meeting as with the most positive outcome you can imagine. And fill this day with the best possible outcome until you see yourself laying in bed in the evening, putting your hand again on your heart and blessing yourself for having a wonderful day. Thank yourself for still be alive and to make it through this day, through this wonderful day. And you might feel the inner click of softness when you feel it. And then open your eyes and take one more breath. And step into your day. And then you can turn on your phone, check your emails, whatever you do in your daily routine. But I'm sure you will start it with a different attitude, with a different feeling, with a different sparkle at your soul. Our subconsciousness doesn't judge. It only remembers and stores. Every emotion, experiences, and thought from yesterday, from your dreams, and from deep inside your being is recorded in our nerve system and muscles. It's like an internal library, storing experiences, classifying emotions, and keeping everything ready for the next moment of your life. If we wake up feeling tense or heavy, it's not random. Our system is just showing us the work it did overnight. It's our mind and our processing, organizing, and trying to make sense of everything. This is why some morning feels like a bus hit us. The subconsciousness has carried us through the tough night of unresolved emotions. And other mornings feels like a sunbeam when everything flowed, rested, and found its harmony. So it's in our hand. We can choose how we go through the day, and how we go through the day, we can feel how it will be during the night. Of course, not always. Every day is wonderful, and every day is kissed by the sun. And of course, we have fear, and we have thoughts, and we have doubts, and we have worries. That's why we are here. That's why we are humans. We are feeling, we have emotions. But if we allow ourselves to feel those emotions and allow ourselves to have fear or be anxious about something, if we talk to them and if we calm our system down with, it's okay. It's okay to have those feelings. And maybe the next time I act differently. But today I couldn't act differently. And I still love myself. If we keep talking that way to our system, it can relax. And it doesn't have to go through the night to that heaviness, because it doesn't have to digest it again and again, over and over again, because we did it already in our thoughts. So I want to share with you also an evening reflection or a little ritual, which I like to do. And every time when I do it, I can fall asleep by itself. I don't need anything else like TV or whatever. Sometimes the easiest things are the best to have a healthy, restful, calm sleep. So the evening is just as powerful as the morning. How we close our day determines what our subconsciousness works on overnights. And many of us go to bed thinking about what's happened, the worries, the conversations, the undone tasks. We try to sleep and forget. We try to push even things away. But in the dream state, our subconsciousness is still processing. Like a hard work day for our inner system. That's why sometimes we wake up exhausting, even if we sleep enough. Maybe you know that. You wake up, you know you have slept through the entire night and you feel like, I need more sleep. Because it was like a full work day. And here is how we can change this process. When you go to bed and you lay in your bed and take another deep breath. I love breathing. It's so powerful. Just by doing it, just by recognizing it. And then put your hand again on your heart and begin by noticing your morning when you woke up. How did you feel? And why did you feel that way? And give yourself a few quiet moments to recognize it. And then go through your day. Notice events that affected you. Also start by when you were in the bathroom, brushing your teeth. Maybe remember when you saw yourself in the mirror. How it felt to see your soul in the mirror. And maybe you want to thank you again for be able to see you, be able to recognize you. And then go through the morning ritual with your first coffee, your first tea, whatever you drink, whatever food you give your soul. and go through the entire day. Notice events that affected you, how you reacted and how you felt. And also what you might have wanted to change. Allow yourself to go in your thoughts and allow in your thoughts to change those events. What would you like to have said to those people? You might think in the evening, I wish I would have been able to say this or that. Then do it in your thoughts. Rewrite your story of the day in the evening until you say, yes, I can live with that. Everything gets calm now. Just imagine changing them in your mind. This is so powerful. See the picture differently, feel a better outcome, and let the energy shift inside of you. And feel how your entire body changes in that moment. There is no tension anymore, there is softness maybe. And move through all such moments until you lay in bed. Feeling lighter, sensing yourself in that current moment. And bless yourself and the day. I am grateful for today. I have a bed to sleep. I bless everything I have, what I am and what I created. Thank you for being alive. And sometimes tomorrow, different days, when similar moments arise, you can respond differently because you changed it in your mind, in your body, and you will feel more comfortable to doing it on a different way. With practice, this ritual helps your subconsciousness release tension, integrate learnings, and store experiences in a lighter, more loving way. You wake rested, vibrant, and ready to embrace your day. When I do this evening ritual, I fall asleep right away. And when I'm not doing those evening rituals, I have sometimes a hard time to fall asleep. And it reminds me sometimes I just forget it. But in the next morning, latest time in the next morning, I remember myself, wait a minute, where I am, why got I lost again in my mind? And I bring myself immediately back into the morning ritual to feel myself, to allow myself to be thankful for who I am, what I have, where I am, and how wonderful this new morning, this new day can be. And morning and evening mantras are not just practices. They are invitations to co-create with your subconsciousness, to guide it, to honor it, and to step fully into your own energy, to be your own manifestation king or queen. Use those tiny moments in the morning and the evening to step into your creativity, step into your empowerment, and choose how you want to sleep and how you want to create your day. When you practice this ritual consistently, you move from reacting to creating. You give your subconsciousness a loving guide instead of a chaotic load. You shift your entire nervous system, muscle, and emotions into alignment with your intentions. Your day and night become conscious partners in your life. You can wake up kissed by the sun, sleep deeply and release what no longer serves you. And even, yes, we all will have heavy dreams or bad meetings, bad experience during the day. But it's on us how long we will store it and keep it in our subconsciousness, in our nerve system, in our muscles. Or how we go through it, just create a new reality for our dreams. Go through there in the evenings. So your subconsciousness has less to do during the night. And one more thing, when we clear our day before we go to bed, before we fall asleep, our subconsciousness can concentrate on nicer things it might create during the night, like a connection, a deep connection to your soul, a loving way to let your system rest, find space, and let your system inhale the necessary energy and the necessary peace which it needs to wake up in the morning with a lot of energy. This way of morning and evening ritual is very different to what most people of us do, and sometimes even what I do, because sometimes I love to go to bed with a movie. And that's okay. That's totally fine. We don't have to do that every single day, but it's a constant reminder. We have the choice of what we are, how we sleep, how we feel, and how we wake up, and how we go through our days. So tomorrow morning, before you even touch your phone and open your eyes fully, breathe, feel, declare, and allow yourself to do it on a different way. Why not? And maybe this evening, honor yourself, your day, and your growth, and your beautiful soul for who you are. Feel how magical you can be. Feel how amazing you are. Because when we live this way, we don't just get through life. We awaken to it. Thank you. I can't wait to see you next week, and thank you for listening today. And I wish you the most wonderful nights, the most wonderful dreams, and the most wonderful daily experience with being the creator of your own life, of your own nights, and of your own days. Enjoy it. Thank you for being here. I hope this episode reminded you that you don't have to wait to be whole. You can start in the here and now, in this moment. Thank you for being here. I would be so happy if you subscribe this podcast or share it with someone who might need it right now. See you next time. See you next Sunday. And remember, you are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to be. Because if I can do it, you can do it as well. Breathe. This is Life. Podcast with Monica.